The upcoming presidential election and the blocking of MTV channels on Saturday were discussed in the UK's upper house of Parliament, the House of Lords, last afternoon. The discussion was initiated when Lord Naseby, who is the chairman of the all-party parliamentary group on Sri Lanka, asked the House of Lords what action they are taking in response to the European Court of Justice verdict on October 16th to delist the LTTE.
Lord Naseby.
My Lords, I beg leave to ask a question standing in my name on the order paper, and in doing so declare an interest as Chairman of the All-Party Sri Lanka Parliamentary Group.
My Lords, we are studying the implications of the ECJ judgment and considering appropriate next steps. The UK is committed to maintaining an EU listing. The Court's decision was based on fundamental procedural grounds. However, the Court rejected the LTTE's arguments that they could not be listed as a terrorist organisation because of their involvement in an internal armed conflict. The UK condemns the Tamil Tigers as a brutal terror organisation, and they remain proscribed under UK law.
Lords, President Rajapaksa has called an early presidential election for the 8th of January next. Last week there were defections by senior ministers from the government, including Mr Sirisena, who will be the principal opposition candidate. Given the history of such elections in the past, and that reports this weekend suggest Sirisena's first broadcast has been blocked and his bodyguards removed, what does Her Majesty's government believe are the prospects for a free, fair and inclusive election?
My Lords, the British government and others are talking about the best way in which to make sure that there is effective monitoring of the elections, and we will of course be raising such issues with the Sri Lankan government.
Lords, will the government condemn the refusal of the Sri Lankan authorities to grant visas to the OHCHR team, which was to investigate the atrocities committed in the final stages of the civil war by both the government and the LTTE? And will the comprehensive report of that team, headed by Marty Artizari, nevertheless be published in accordance with the mandate of the team at the 28th session of the Human Rights Council in March 2015?
My Lords, the UK was a sponsor of the resolution of the UN Human Rights Council. We are actively concerned in this issue. We're not at all happy about the refusal of the Sri Lankan authorities to cooperate with the attempts to have an external inquiry because of our concerns that the internal inquiry's recommendations have not yet been